Hey, I haven't posted in about a month. Maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. But here's what happened and why my Bitcoin didn't even notice. Welcome back to Decoded with Laura, or welcome back to me being on Decoded with Laura. Let's talk about what happened, why it's actually okay, and why this matters for way more than just investing. So, where have I been? A few things. First, I sat down to record my last video. I set everything up. I hit record. I did the whole thing, full video. I also felt pretty good about it. I thought I did a great job. I went to upload the video to my computer to edit it and realized my mic was dead. There was no audio, nothing. The entire recording was me silently yapping. So I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I got frustrated. I didn't want to set everything back up. I didn't want to re-record the whole thing. I didn't want to get my energy back up to be as bubbly as I am right now. And I just didn't want to do it. So I walked away. Second, the world has been a little heavy. I know you feel it too. I'm not going to go into specifics, but let's just say things have felt off, chaotic, uncertain. And crypto just really hasn't been on top of my mind. I wasn't thinking about Bitcoin. I was just dealing with life. I was sick. I got the flu, a cold, something. I don't know what it was, but I was down for a bit. And when you're sick, the last thing you want to do is sit in front of a camera and talk about money. So I didn't. I just took a break. But here's the thing, I'm back now. And part of why I'm back is because my friend Jessica told me about a different editing software that's going to save me so much time getting these videos out. So thank you, Jessica. And if you need a realtor in the Northwest Florida area, check out her channel, Jessica Duncan Team. I'll post it below. Sometimes you just need someone to show you a better tool that changes everything. But here's what I really want to talk about today, why taking a break was actually okay, and what kept working even when I didn't. Life happens to everyone. You get sick, you get busy, you get overwhelmed. Technology fails, microphones die, software crashes. The world gets heavy and you just can't. And that's okay. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal isn't to show up every single day, no matter what. The goal is to have systems in place that work even when you're not on, systems that keep running when motivation runs out, systems that don't require you to be a superhuman. Because here's the reality, you're not going to be on all the time. There will be weeks where you are crushing it and weeks where you can barely get out of bed. There will be times when you are motivated and excited, and times, like I said, when you just can't. That is being human. So the question isn't, how do I stay motivated forever? The question is, how do I build a system that works even when I'm not? Here's the thing, I have got dollar cost averaging set up. Every day, automatically, it buys crypto for me. I don't have to remember. I don't have to log in. I don't have to make a decision. It just happens. While I was frustrated with my mic, it kept buying. While I was dealing with the world feeling heavy, it kept buying. When I was sick, kept buying. My investments didn't care that I was having a rough month. It kept building my position. That is the point of automation. It keeps working even when you don't. Now, important note here, if you're going to do DCA on an exchange, it is important to occasionally move your crypto off the exchange. Not your keys, not your crypto, remember? So periodically, once a month, once a quarter, whatever works best for you, move that crypto into a wallet that you control. That's part of your system too. But the point is, the buying happens automatically. You don't have to be motivated. You don't have to remember. The system does it for you. Now, if I was day trading, missing a month would matter. I would miss moves, opportunities, everything. But I'm not day trading, at least not right now. Long term investing doesn't require constant attention. That's by design. Set it up, check in periodically, and let it work. My investment plan doesn't need to be on My investment plan doesn't need me to be on every single day. It doesn't need me to read every news headline. It just needs me to have a system in place and let it run. That's the difference. Active trading, yeah, that's a full time job. You have to be present. Long term investing with DCA, that's passive. It works in the background while you live your life. And when life gets heavy, when you get sick, when you get overwhelmed, when the world feels like too much, your investments keep working. That's powerful. And honestly, this isn't just about investing. This principle applies to everything in life. You can't work out intensely every single day. You're going to burn out. But you can walk 15 minutes a day. You can have healthy food prepped in the fridge. Systems that don't require peak motivation. I'm not going to the gym every day, but I do like to walk. I do have habits that keep me moving even when I don't feel like it. And I have hobbies. I take voice lessons. I have weekly lessons scheduled with my teacher. Some weeks I practice a lot. Some weeks, maybe most weeks, I barely practice at all. But I still show up to my lesson because it is scheduled, it's in my calendar. The system keeps me going even when my motivation is low. If I relied on motivation alone to practice, I would have quit months ago. But because I have a weekly lesson, I keep showing up, keep improving, even if it's slower than I'd like, even if I miss practice some weeks. The system keeps me in the game. Whatever you're trying to build, writing, learning a language, building a business, you need systems that work when motivation doesn't, because motivation is temporary. Discipline wavers, life happens. But systems keep running. Automate what you can, remove the friction, make it easier for yourself. Schedule the thing, set up the automatic transfer, prep the healthy food on Sunday. Build systems that don't require you to be perfect because you will fall off. Everyone does. And that is not failure, that is being human. So here's what I want you to hear. If you have fallen off your plan, investing, health, learning, whatever, that is okay. Come back, pick it back up. 1 month off doesn't erase all your progress. The journey is long and there will be breaks. There will be times when the world just feels heavy and you just can't. There will be times when you're sick or overwhelmed or need to step away. That's normal. What matters is you keep going, not perfectly, but consistently over time. I didn't post a video for a month, but I didn't quit. I took a break. I dealt with life and now I am back. My Bitcoin kept building, my systems kept working, and that's what matters. So if you've been beating yourself up for falling off, stop. You are not behind. You are not failing. You're human. Come back and keep going. Build your systems that make it easier, systems that work even when you're not at your best, and give yourself permission to be imperfect because perfect doesn't exist, but progress does. I'm back not because I have to be, but because I want to be. And my investments, they're still working. That's how it should be. It builds systems that don't need you to be perfect. Then give yourself permission to be human. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.